Hey guys, this is actually going to be my first video. You should be able to see this. Okay, since my friend decided to make a tutorial for me on how to use Sai, I'm going to make a tutorial for him on how to use paint. Okay, so here is the blank canvas. I know I'm using old paint. I will eventually use a newer paint to make a similar tutorial to this one, but this is for all you people with old paint and for my friend to learn the basics of paint. Okay, but I have several bases already waiting, so we're gonna go up to File, we're gonna hit Open, and I have a folder that I keep all of my dolling stuff in. Go to Bases, and for this one, what base should I pick? Well, for this one, I'm going to pick this base. It's a very simple base. It's got one person, little shading. It's not very complicated. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it the color it is, because this is just a tutorial. I'm not going to be picky about it like I normally am. And you can see I've already done the eyes before. That's what this is. On the side, this is called a color scale. And I made this color scale a long time ago, and I colored the eyes with it. If you can see, this color was on the outside. This color went on the shades in the top. This color became this, and this color became this. Now, before I put hair on this, I'm going to put clothes on her, because she's kind of naked right now. And since I don't really know what I'm going to put on her yet, I'm probably just going to put like a dress on her. But, okay, it starts you on the pen tool. Sorry, I can't talk. But it starts you on the pen tool. You don't want the pen tool. You want the curve tool, which is this tool right here. You want it on the skinniest setting. And for best results, I have learned, you click the starting point of where you want it to go, drag it to the end point, and then go back towards the starting point and click near it and start to move it how you want the angle to go. And do the same thing on this side so that you'll get this curve motion with the top of the dress. I'm making a dress on this one. I'll find a good guy base. Do the same thing for this side. Though this one you don't have to go through the hand. It's probably best that you don't. Okay. And to do things that hang off of the person rather than just leaving it all skin tight, because as you know, not all clothes are skin tight. You would find a spot that you think would be the best point for it to start coming off the body, which I'm going to say is probably down here a little bit. So I'm going to put the start of the line up here, and I'm going to draw the end to about here just to test the line to see if I like how it's going to look. Again, click closer on this side, then on this side. And if you don't like this, with old paint you can only go back 3 steps. So if you don't like how it looks and you're only 3 steps ahead, well, you can just hit Control-Z to undo it. But if you're not, then you're kind of stuck with what you did. And because I like a lot of motion in my pictures, I'm going to put a little bit extra on here. So it'll be kind of flowy. Okay, so now we have the top part of the dress, and down here we have the skirt of the dress, the outside line of the skirt of the dress. And we got to do the same thing over here. We're not going to make the exact same curves, but you don't want it to be extremely skin tight in this area. And you probably want it to look a little more human. So you'd add this curve to give her body more of a simple shape. It'll be easier to color later, trust me. And for best, I would say try to keep the outline from touching with parts of the dress that you don't want to keep. Like you saw before, how the wrist was connected. See, I'll do that. This is just, you know, how you zoom in on old paint. Zoom in so you can see better. If you can see, the wrist right here is connected with her backside, which we don't want. And zoom back out again. And I put a line there. I did it and then undid it and put it back. Control Y to redo things. Put the line there and you can see it's not connected anymore, which will make this a whole lot easier in coloring later. Well, now we have the basic outside shape of the dress. So, again, just to get the line across, pick somewhere that you think the end, and I like a lot of motion in my pictures, like I said. So pick somewhere that you kind of want the dress to start to, I don't know, wave to show that it's actually fabric. That's what I would say. Yeah, my mouse is a little weird. But, like, pick a spot that you want the dress to start to have this little curve on the bottom if you want it to look more realistic. And now we have the basic outline of the entire dress. Unless you're gonna go through and add more layers, and then it's just basically the same thing. So, now we have this. So, I'm gonna leave it here for this one. This was just the basic outlining, getting to the line tool, opening a base, teaching zoom, and that's gonna be it for this one. Check later for another one, which is hopefully going to have basic coloring and re-outlining. And the next one after that should have hair. Possibly shoes as well. Sorry if I'm rambling, but this is my first one, so, you know, share, and I will link everyone to all of my DeviantArts. So, in the end, this is eventually probably going to be me. So, she's still, like, half naked. But thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and wait till next time to get the new one. Thanks.